Good morning guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a good old day in the life. I was sat here thinking, what should I film today for tomorrow night's video? And then I thought, I haven't done just a normal average mum day in ages, so I thought I would literally just take you along with us. It's already 9 o'clock and I feel like I've done loads already, and I obviously haven't filmed like getting the boys to school. Fraser had non-uniform day, like all the stuff that's just happened, but we're gonna start from now. So I've just got a day with Jackson, and this is the last day in quite a while that I'll have just with Jackson. Caleb finished school in like 2 days, and tomorrow he's at his nanny's house, so we are going to have a lovely day. Oh, look at him. I might take him to a little gymnastics play group. Oh, you're soaking wet. He's just been outside in the water play, so he's all wet now. I need to get him ready. You say hello and good morning. Say hello. Are you picking your nose? Jackson! You say hello? Oh no, he wants the camera. I'm gonna film my day and I'll take you with me. We need to start charging for sunset. I'm gonna predict that Jackson is going to be an artist or something very creative. He loves drawing, and I think for a 1-year-old, that's pretty crazy. He's just drawing in, what is it? Is it an animal, Jackson? Can you say animal? Good boy. You see, my color-coded pens have all gone wrong. Look. Ah. What's it? Did you hear? Stop running. Wait. Oh, one more. I think. Strawberry. Can you say strawberry? Say strawberry. Oh, you look smart now. Oh, let's get you. We're now off to a play group, and it's really nice. The play group that we're going to is just a 10 to 15 minute walk from our house, and it's beautiful today. It's actually so hot. It's like 26, 27. But yeah, we're just gonna walk down to the play group. I've been going to this one since Fraser was a baby, and it's just ideal because it's one of those ones you can just turn up to if you fancy it. It's a really nice little walk. He's just sitting in the buggy. He's talking so much now, and he's just shouting out, ice cream. So I think he wants an ice cream. It's a bit early for that. I love your curls, Jaxie. Is it soft? Just stopping to, oops, pick the flowers. So we're home, and you may have noticed we didn't actually make it to the play group. We arrived, we walked in, and it wasn't on today because they were like ripping up the floor and changing the floor or something. I really need to learn to look at Facebook pages to see if things are on. But it normally is on. So anyway, luckily the weather was really good, and we went over to the park, and I had sun cream, a drink, shoes, and everything that I needed. So that was good. He had a little play, and then I just stopped at the shops on the way home to get some food for dinner, and he fell asleep on the way back. So it's actually worked out really well because I have to do the school run at 12:30 to go and get Caleb from preschool. It's actually really helpful if he has an early sleep. So obviously there's only a few days left of Caleb's school, so after that he'll be able to like go to bed at noon. So while he's sleeping, I might just do a tiny bit of work, a little bit of cleaning, laundry, getting organized for dinner, you know, usual mum stuff. so he's just watching Peppa Pig and I'm gonna make him some lunch. He only had an hour nap, whereas if he had been in his bed, he would have had maybe 2 hours. But I'm gonna just get some lunch into him and then we'll go and get Caleb. And yeah, he's happy, he loves Peppa Pig, it's the cutest thing ever. I think I'm just gonna make him a soft cheese sandwich, that is his favorite. He loves cream cheese. For Jackson's lunch, he has a soft cheese sandwich and some skips. He loves skips. With Fraser when he was a baby, he only had baby crisps for so long. But because Jackson has older brothers, he has this taste for like actual crisps. So he has that, and then he really likes having an apple, but whole. So I'll peel half of it off, and then he can hold it and he will eat like the other half. I've got a little like emotional attachment to Philadelphia cream cheese. It sounds really weird, but when I was younger, like growing up, we had very little money, like very little money, and we never had enough money to buy cream cheese, let alone Philadelphia. But then when I was 14, we moved to the UK. My mum, she went to night school the whole time I was growing up. She finally got a degree. She managed to get a good job at a bank, and I never forget the first time that she bought this in our food shop and brought it home. I was so excited that it was like a brand name and that it was cream cheese. And I remember we had bagels and cream cheese, and it was like this big event. And I know that sounds really silly, but it has stuck with me my whole life, and I always tend to buy this brand because of that. Like if Matt buys cream cheese, if I put it on the shopping list, he'll just get the cream cheese basic, because obviously that's the same, it's fine, it's good. But I just always buy the Philadelphia because I just really remember that time of my life. Yeah, this isn't an ad, by the way, like I'm just saying a story. I feel like I can't really put anything out at the moment saying that I like anything without people saying it's an ad, and it's getting a bit ridiculous. And I just want to reiterate to you guys, like I will always put ad in a title if I have been paid in any way for a piece of content. The other day I had an email from the ASA, which is the Advertising Standards Association, and they had an official complaint that I should have put ad in a Center Parks vlog that we did, but that was just a holiday. It was a holiday that we went on. We were not paid in any way, and that is why ad was not in the title. So obviously the ASA have dropped it and it's absolutely fine. But I just feel like, come on guys, like, do you actually think I'm trying to trick you, or to like, I just do ads to make this sustainable. I do ads because I quit my day job to do this. And you know, I do want to be able to support my 3 kids. I always think like I've got 3 kids to put through university. You know, we've got a house, we've got like so much food. We've got, like, I do have to make a living, but it does really get to some people. I don't know, it stresses me out that now I have to like maybe worry about what I'm putting out there, but I'm gonna try and just like not. I'm just gonna stay exactly the same as I always have been. And yeah, but I don't know, just thought I'd have a little rant. Sorry guys. But anyway, Jackson's eating his lunch. Yes, I'm sure the crisps have a bit too much salt in them, but he's only having 5. So, got a cup of tea with me. Right, look who we've got from school. Here he is. And what did you make at school today? Cake. You made a cake, didn't you? So you had a very good day. So now I think I'm going to take the boys to a little farm that's near our house. Basically I have like an hour between school runs to kill, from 1:30 to 2:30 normally. So sometimes we go home, but a lot of the time we go to this little farm that I love near us, and I let the boys have a lolly and just run around and play, and then we go and get Fraser. So I think that's what we're going to do now. This is our favourite farm shop, and look, it has the cutest little trolleys for the boys. They push them on the way in. We've got some happy boys now. They're getting cooled down with their lolly. Jackson, can you say lolly? Did you have a good day at school? Yeah? What did you do? Obviously you did cooking. Yeah? Anything else? Are you excited to start Fraser's big school soon? No? Yeah? Do you know your teacher's gonna come to our house? I know. And visit you and get to meet you. Keep trying to talk about it to like prepare him for school. I think it's sinking in better than with Fraser because he obviously goes to Fraser's school every day to pick him up. So fingers crossed he'll be alright. They're like, are you coming, Mum? Come in. You gonna do the digger? I feel so lucky that this is our local shop, really. It's so beautiful. There's a place for the kids, there's an amazing cafe. We love it. Whoa. Are you ready? Is it okay, yeah? It's okay? Oh, I could put more sun cream on you boys. Want me to push you as well, Baba? I feel like today we're failing quite a bit. We had to come home and leave the park because everything was so hot they couldn't play on it. The swing was hot, the slides were really hot. It was just too hot to play outside. So we've come home, got Mr. Tumble on, they just love him. And we're just gonna play with some toys for half an hour. And then we're gonna go and get Fraser. And I've just had a few deliveries, so I will show you what I've got. 3 deliveries, and I don't really know what's what. Yes, you may recognize these if you've followed me for a while. I get the boys new little Croc sandals like this every single year. Caleb grew out of his size 9s, so now he's got a size 10. Next up, I'm gonna do a little mini ASOS haul for you guys. So I placed this order on ASOS with our upcoming summer holiday in mind. So the first thing I got was this dress. It is polka dot and midi length, so I really like that length as a mum. I just feel like I can bend over and pick up Jackson and no one's gonna see anything. It's very comfortable. So it's just like a cotton one, but I liked all the way around the edging. There are little pom-poms, so I just thought this would be a really cute, like everyday dress that I could wear it on like a day like today. Then I got this bathing suit because I've seen so many bloggers and vloggers have it. It's a River Island one. And I just love it. And I was like, could I get away with that? I'm not feeling that body confident at the moment. But I liked that there was like one print here and then a different one up the top. And it shows off this part of your tummy, which is the fine part on my tummy. It's the lower tummy that I don't really want to show. So I've got that, and then I got this little dress that I thought would be really cute on holiday. It looks so tiny, oh my gosh. I don't know if this is gonna fit me. I got a size 8, but look, it looks like it's child size. But it's pink, it has flowers on it, and then in the front it has this like little wraparound bit, and then it's quite like salsa dancery. Then I got quite a few pairs of shorts. I've seen lots of the girls on Love Island wearing these like frilly shorts, and I was like, I really want some of those. So I got these ones are from Glamorous. They look quite big, but hopefully they'll be okay. They kind of have like a little peplum on them. There's this print and then little like yellow pom-poms all the way around the edging. This was part of a co-ord, but I didn't feel brave enough to get the whole co-ord. But if they're really nice, I might go back and get the top that matches. Then I got a really like casual t-shirt. I think this was £9, and I just like the rainbow. I think if you're just gonna wear jeans and a t-shirt one day, that could maybe like add a little bit to the outfit. I also got another pair of frilly little shorts. These look so comfortable. They're really thin denim, and they have like the little frill around the bottom, so I liked that. I just think they look really like casual and comfy. And then I also got one other co-ord that I was brave enough to get the whole set. So these are the shorts, I think. I've got them wrong. These are the shorts. Hopefully they'll fit okay. So it's that cute blue pattern. I like blue on me. And again, the frills around the bottom. And then the top is this little like top like that. But because like the girl on the website who's wearing them, she had the shorts up really high and then the top. So I will see if that looks any good on me, and hopefully I'll be able to wear that on holiday. We've set up Jackson's water table. Should we play with it? Here he comes. This should cool you down, Baba. Hey, little cutie.
Don't rush it. Boing, boing, boing.
A boingy boing boing. Jackson, do you want some orange? You can if you're hungry. Put it on the table. There. Should.
Hello.
Let's fold some laundry, Jax. We're off to get Fraser from school now. And here's Fraser. Did you have a good day?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was non-uniform today, wasn't it? So he chose...
And tomorrow's a school trip.
Yeah, that's exciting, isn't it? Where are you going?
To the Sea Life Centre.
Yeah. Because it's such a hot day, we've got the paddling pool out, the boys are just filling it up with the hose. You got your swimming costume, Caleb? Okay. Jackson goes, oh! I don't know if this is fair, 3 boys against 1. So for dinner tonight, it is nothing majorly inspiring. The boys are having beans and cheese on toast, but Caleb, he doesn't like beans, so he is having a cheese bagel. Because they have a hot dinner at school, they're just having this for dinner. So yeah. The boys have just had dinner and my friend has just texted and said, can she pop in for like a cup of tea? It's like my best friend of 20 years, so she's popping in. I don't know how much I'm gonna film because like it's not my kid, but yeah, she's gonna pop over, so that should be really nice. And then tonight is the night where I put all of the boys to bed on my own. Matt works late tonight, so once she's gone I'll do like bath and bed ×3. Okay, so my friend and her son have been and gone, but I didn't really film much while they were here because they were in the paddling pool the whole time. They had a huge water fight and they were basically nude the whole time. They ended up staying for a bath and they've just left. I've just put Jackson down to bed because he was so tired. It's 10 to 7 and sometimes he goes to bed at like 6:30, so he was knackered. But you can see how much water they were like throwing around. They were just going crazy. They had so much fun though. But now I'm gonna put the 2 older boys to bed. I'm just getting them some milk. What I normally do is while I put Caleb to bed, Fraser will have his iPad for a bit. It literally takes like 10 minutes. 3 new books to try, haven't we?
That's I need a...
You want this one?
That's I need a wee.
I need a wee. Okay, let's see what it's all about. You know how to use the toilet now, don't you, anyway? Maybe we can give this one to Jackson when he's a bit older.
No.
Oh, okay. You keep it. Okay, you ready? Look how cool this one is. Kitchen Disco. Go, Zoe.
Kitchen Disco. Now we're going to do Kitchen Disco.
Right, can we show them? Come on, you. Oh, he's an expert at brushing, aren't you? So I'll put the toothpaste on, then we turn it on. Oh. All around.
I always go to the dentist.
Yeah, and then what does the dentist say? She says, they're beautiful teeth, doesn't she? And finally, it's Fraser's turn to go to bed.
But Caleb's still not asleep.
I think he is now, but he just took forever to go to bed. I think it's because his room is really hot, isn't it? So halfway through, I went and got him a fan, but then I think the excitement of having a fan in his room woke him up even more. But I think he's asleep now. Poor Fraser. He was on his iPad for a bit and then I came out because it was so long and I was like, you have to read a book. So what book were you reading?
Witches.
I was reading Roald Dahl's Witches. And do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it really good? Fraser said it's a little bit scary. Yeah? Gonna show them what you learnt? Yeah. Life with boys. Someone at school taught you that, didn't they?
No, Daddy did.
Daddy did? We'll have to have a word with Daddy, won't I? That did not go to plan. Bedtime took 2 and a bit hours, where it should normally take like an hour. I think they were just so hyped up from having a friend over and then it was so hot and like they just couldn't sleep. So now they finally got to bed, and just as they got to bed, guess who gets home? The love of my life. And Matt.
I'm home.
Do you time it?
Yeah,
Do you listen
I've been
outside?
outside.
You go, not yet. Last week I had some training at YouTube in London and I got chatting to this really nice man that sat next to me, and I was just telling him about my channel, and he just googled like Emily Norris, and then he was like, oh my gosh, look at what like naturally comes up when you Google Emily Norris. And you know what the top thing was? Emily Norris husband.
Stop it.
Everyone wants more Matt.
Because
Don't
this
they?
is the
I think because he's not in it that much, everyone's like wants to know about him. My followers, a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Matt.
Are you American?
I just put this on for YouTube.
Oh.
Like you do.
Then what do you do for a living?
I'm a porn star. You don't know.
Where are you from?
Essex.
You've lived here your whole life, haven't you?
Sorry, I'm boring.
No, it's nice.
Yeah.
I hope our boys live in one place their whole lives.
In our house.
I didn't like maybe with us forever. Anything else interesting? Any interesting facts about you? You had curly hair when you were little. That's where Jackson gets it from, right?
Yep, he's mine.
They're all yours. It's obvious. Right?
Oh, they're yours.
Right? Was it love at first sight when you saw me?
Oops.
It was.
Yeah.
So as everyone is Googling, wanting to know more about him, if there are any specific videos you want us to do, like husband and wife, or like just all about Matt, let me know. I said to him he should start his own channel. Anyway, Matt is gonna make his dinner. I'm gonna try and tidy up a bit. Then we're both gonna sit down and watch Love Island.
No, we're not.
Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys. Bye bye.